0.6, and 3/5. They look completely different, but are they actually the same? Or is one bigger than the other? Let's find out. In this lesson, we will understand what decimals are, and how they are connected to fractions in a very simple way. This will help you build a strong foundation for all upcoming topics. Numbers can be written in different forms. We already know about whole numbers and fractions. But there is another way to represent numbers. Decimals. Let's understand what they really mean. Just like fractions, a decimal is simply another way to represent parts of a whole. But instead of using a numerator and denominator, we use a decimal point. For example, 1/10 can be written as 0.1. This means 1 part out of 10 equal parts. Similarly, 3/5 is equal to 0.6, just like we saw at the beginning. So decimals and fractions are just two different ways to represent the same value. Now let's understand how place value works in decimals. The first place after the decimal point is called tenths. The second place is called hundredths. The third place is called thousandths, and so on. Let's look at 0.25. The digit 2 is in the tenths place. And the digit 5 is in the hundredths place. So we have 2 tenths and 5 hundredths. Each place tells us how small the parts are. And when we combine them, they make 25 hundredths. So remember, each digit has its own place value, but together they form the total value of the number. Let's understand this visually. Imagine a rectangle to represent a whole. Now, divide it into 10 equal parts. Each part represents 1/10. Now let's take 5 parts. That becomes 0.5. And this is exactly the same as 1/2. So decimals and fractions are just two ways of showing the same thing. Let's compare fractions and decimals again. 1/2 is equal to 0.5. 1/4 is equal to 0.25. So both forms represent the same quantity. Now try this yourself. What is 0.7 as a fraction? Pause the video and try. 0.7 is 7/10. Now try another one. What is 1/10 as a decimal? Pause the video and try. 1/10 is 0.1. One more. What is 0.25 as a fraction? Pause the video and try. It is 25/100, which can be simplified to 1/4. So remember, decimals are simply another way of writing fractions. They help us represent numbers in a clear and simple way. Now that you understand decimals, the next step is to learn decimal place value in more detail. Watch the next lesson on your screen. And subscribe to Core Concept Academy, where math and science become clear, simple, and logical. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.